night is for him. Tonight, we're here to honor his memory.
Tonight on DC News Now, the Bullis High School football team back on home turf for the first time since their beloved head coach suddenly died. How he's being remembered and honored tonight.
Battle over evidence. The husband of a missing Manassas Park mom back in court.
You know, it takes time, however, but we have a faith and system will follow that faith.
Why his defense team is pushing for prosecutors to turn over more documents.
Hi, everyone. Looking at a wonderful weekend. Temperatures in the 80s and lots of sunshine. We'll talk more about it coming up.
And excitement building for the Washington Commanders home opener.
I'm excited to be a Commanders fan.
Hoping that, every game we come through with a W and just win.
What has fans full of optimism.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And TGIF, we have made it to the weekend. Just a gorgeous look tonight at the Washington Monument. Hi, everybody. CW50. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. We're just going to continue to look at the Washington Monument. It was so beautiful.
Absolutely, just stunning.
Right, we don't want to take our eyes off of that. Our chief meteorologist, Janessa Webb, is here. I mean, we have been going on a lovely streak of great weather.
We have, and we love it as it continues into the weekend, Janessa.
The timing is important, right? I don't want to just see sunshine on a Tuesday. We need that on a Saturday and Sunday as well. And that's what we're going to see across the DMV. Hopefully you get some outside time for this weekend. If you can't tomorrow, you'll have Sunday. And if you miss this entire weekend, you'll have even Monday. This is going to be extended. Tuesday, we'll finally see some changes. Right now, live look out towards the metro area. Looks beautiful out there. We're under partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 70s. Some of those clouds have kind of split apart, and it's allowed us to sit in a little bit more comfortable air. Northeast breeze, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Dew points are still up across the region, so it's a little bit muggy from Waldorf into Lexington Park, upper 60s, and then the farther you go into Woodstock, Luray, temperatures are still very mild. Some of those clouds, they were pretty thick throughout the afternoon, and now they're floating well to the south, more into the Richmond and Delaware area as this storm system, which once was Francine, is finally breaking apart. So we're off to a pretty wonderful start tomorrow around 7 a.m., 8 o'clock. We're back into the middle 60s under dry conditions. Good looking weekend forecast. We'll take a look at that coming up.
All right, we turn our attention now to Friday Night Lights. The Bullis School in Maryland is playing its first home football game since head coach Ray Butler died earlier this month. And the theme of tonight's game is Play for Ray.
Yeah, DC News Now's Max Marcilla joining us live just outside the field at the Potomac School. And Max, of course, been a really emotional night with a rallying cry for the players.
Well, Chris and Susan, it's been an emotional night, a night that has now come to a close. The game is over. It was a successful one for the home team, a team that was inspired by the loss of their coach playing in his memory, and they sure did play for Ray tonight.
Let's go! Let's go!
Well, before taking the field, the public address announcer said Coach Ray Butler coached his boys to be resilient and thoughtful individuals, and he has done so for years. He became the head football coach last year, but before that, he was an assistant here at the Bullis School for several years, coaching up a ton of boys into young men and into great football players. We spoke with a couple of them after their big win, and they all said Ray had such a big impact on them on and off the field, and he was there for them tonight.
Going through something outside of football, he was always there for us, always with the same energy. He was a mentor more than a coach to us. He was always there.
Ray put everyone before himself. He was the most selfless person I knew. He was a mentor, and he just wanted to see everyone succeed. And the legacy he left behind is something we play for. And, we work every single day to glorify him. And I know he's looking down on us right now, and he's proud for the way we work today. And we shut him out, and that's exactly what he wanted.
It means everything to us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grind so hard for this. We work so hard for this for Coach Ray, man. We love Coach Ray. We honor him, and I think the scoreboard says it all.
Well, the emotional day had a moment of silence before the game. You could see some players had tears in their eyes. It was definitely tough to, as they said, keep their emotions together, but they did so. Got a shutout win, a big night for the Bullis School. Coach Ray, not only coach, also a member of the security team here at the Bullis School, so he kept his boys safe, and he kept him coaching football and playing one of their better games here tonight. Reporting live in Potomac, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
All right, what a big win for those boys there. Thank you, Max. In Virginia, several pets found in horrible conditions in Loudoun County home, including 5 dogs that had died. Officials say a Middleburg woman now faces several animal cruelty charges. Now, take a look. This is one of the 19 dogs and 6 cats that were taken from Patricia Mathis Burby's home. This happened in July, and officials say that officers had to use hazmat-style equipment to go through her home, where they found animals confined in crates that had several inches of feces and trash. And these are animals that did not have access to food or water. You can read more about this case on DCNewsNow.com. We're going to stay in Virginia, where another hearing happened for the husband of the missing Manassas Park mom. Defense attorneys for Naresh Bhatt wanted prosecutors to turn over more evidence.
Yeah, that's right. Bhatt is charged with concealing a body, but police say in court documents they believe the amount of blood found indicates the injuries were not survivable. DC News Now's Randy Bass in court once again today and has the latest.
Yes, the battle over evidence and details in this case is certainly starting to heat up as the clock ticks towards setting a trial date. Mamta Kafle Bhatt now missing for more than a month. Prosecutors believe her husband, Naresh Bhatt, killed her at the end of July, but right now he's only been charged with concealing her body. Several of Mamta supporters came to this morning's hearing, saying Bhatt's defense team says there's evidence that could help prove his innocence. They say his attorney asked a judge to force the Commonwealth to turn over that evidence, including police reports, cell phone, and car GPS information, along with a video showing Mamta being picked up from work not long before she went missing at the end of July. The defense maintains that Mamta could still be alive. Mamta supporters surprised by the judge's ruling, only giving the defense access to the video and to early communications between Naresh and police.
I was surprised that the judge granted any of what the defense was asking for, simply because we haven't had a trial date set. It doesn't need to be provided to the defense at this time, and nothing was explained as far as why they would need this today.
Meanwhile, police continuing their search for clues in the case. They were back at the Bhatt home yesterday, executing another search warrant. One of several similar searches there over the last few weeks. Manassas Park police say they got new information, leading them back to the house to look again. People at today's hearing say the defense once again took aim at Police Chief Mario Lugo for providing public updates on those searches. Community members say they're willing to wait for justice.
We need to do what we need to do to step-by-step process, you know. It takes time, however, but we have a faith, and system will follow that faith.
And they won't have to wait too long for that next step in the process. Naresh Bhatt is due back in court here again on Monday. That's when a trial date is expected to be set. In Manassas, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
In Charles County, Maryland, 3 people died after a bus from a senior living facility crashed head-on into a dump truck this morning. State police say that bus crossed the double line, hitting the dump truck. The driver of that dump truck was not hurt. Still no word tonight on why the bus driver swerved into that other lane. The crash, though, shut down an area of Port Tobacco Road and Bowie Road for hours as crews cleared the scene.
Some help is on the way for people in the district who rely on the Circulator buses. WMATA says starting in December, Metro buses will take over several routes, including the one between Georgetown and Union Station. And that's going to continue until July. DDOT is ending the Circulator bus service by the end of the year due to budget constraints.
A new audit shows the D.C. Police Department needs more detectives, but does not need to add more patrol officers on the street. The 450-page audit, which was done over 18 months, revealed MPD is adequately staffed with a little more than 1,300 officers. The report recommends the department, though, hire 65 more investigators. MPD is pushing back against the audit, telling DC News Now the audit is at odds with what they're hearing from neighbors and businesses. Now, the audit did make some recommendations, including suggesting that the MPD address where and when patrol officers are needed rather than increasing or decreasing them. It also says findings show more patrol officers needed on day and evening shifts and fewer on the midnight shift. It also recommends DC police analyze the department's executive level staffing. All right, looking ahead, the countdown, it is certainly on. The Commanders, their home opener is this Sunday. The team, of course, looking to rebound from last week's loss down in Tampa Bay.
And it's September, so hope springs eternal for Commanders fans. They are ready to cheer on a win. DC News Now's Mariel Carbone is live for us there at Northwest Stadium. And Mariel, how are these fans approaching this big game?
Well, you said it there, Susan, with some optimism. Listen, we know they lost last weekend, but fans I spoke to tell me that this is a season of new beginnings. We have new team leadership, of course, the new stadium name here, and really just a sense of new possibilities heading into Sunday. 1 week after a tough loss to the Bucks, the Commanders are looking for a rebound, with loyal fans ready to cheer them on during the team's home opener.
It's new beginnings and new breath of fresh air around here.
Terry Fitzgerald is a lifelong fan and says he has big hopes, not just for Sunday, but for the entire 2024 football season and beyond.
Super Bowl, possibly 2 to 3 years. I'm one of them fans. Hope we go to the Super Bowl every year.
Sunday's game against the Giants marks a reset for the Commanders. It's the first home game under new leadership and the first game played at the newly renamed Northwest Stadium.
So all they got to do is play a little defense, you know, score a few points.
For Leonard Blair, his fandom is rooted in nostalgia.
I've been a Washington Redskins fan for 53 years. I was watching at there when the Redskins were kicking butt and taking names.
He's hopeful for a return to those days.
If the team starts to win again, that fervor will come back.
I'm just being optimistic and, like I said, hoping that, every game we come through with a W.
With that mindset, Janetta Fitzgerald says the excitement is building as the countdown to kickoff gets closer.
The city, the fans being in the stand, and the excitement.
It feels good. It don't have that same dark cloud over us no more. Like, okay, we putting some respect on our name now.
So game time for Sunday, it is at 1 o'clock. And Chris and Susan, for all those people planning to come out to tailgate, the parking lots here at the stadium, they open 4 hours before game time. Reporting live from Northwest Stadium tonight, I'm Ariel Carbone, DC News Now.